Welcome to Elijah's Discussion Forum. So when we look at John chapter 10, he says in verse 9, I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he shall be saved and shall go in and out and find pasture. You know, to enter in through Jesus into God's family, we begin to experience His saving activity in our life. And we can go in and out of our experiences with Him and His Word and so on, and find pasture. In other words, there's a certain peace and tranquility and feeding and happiness and security in this relationship with the Jesus of the Bible. So, this is a picture of how Christ takes care of His people. Just as a shepherd makes sure the sheep are fed and protected and sheltered as need be, so that they can provide wool and sustenance. Even so does Christ look after our feeding, physical, spiritual, relational, as well as our protection and guidance, discipline, and our need for love. He looks after all these things so that we can become a beautiful, intimate, fruit-bearing member of His family. And in fact, verse 10, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. And when I think about Muhammad in the Quran, I feel like that's what's happening there. It's stealing the life. These Muslims come to me and try and tell me that, I got the wrong religion, Muhammad's the right one, and I need to follow Islam. And it just, to me, it just feels so much like they're trying to, and they don't realize it, they're trying to steal my life. They're trying to steal my life, my happiness, my relationship with God. And they're trying to kill me and destroy me. They don't realize it. Look, a lot of Muslims, I think, are sincere. They mean well. They think they're on the right path. And they just don't realize there's no credentials to their system, to their belief, to their prophet. It's like evolution. It's kind of like Muhammad. Evolutionists think, it's just that explains life, and this is how it happened, and so on and so forth, and there's all kinds of evidence and proof to back that up. And that's what Muslims feel probably about the same way about their belief, is that, hey, it explains life, it's God's answer to truth, and there's all kinds of proof and evidence to back it up. So they might feel just like evolutionists. But when you look at evolution and creation, almost all science points against evolution. The idea that, billions of years and, gradually from one little animal to another and so on and so forth. There's so many things in science that point against that. Even this long, Christians who believe in a long time frame for Earth, the idea that maybe God, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth about 15-20 billion years ago, and then God was hovering over the waters about 4.5 billion years ago. Now the first 15-20 created matter, space, and time, and then He started to form things into something. I guess after about 10 billion, 10-15 billion years. And then He starts to do something with the sunlight about the same time, and He does something with the earth cooling off, and then another half a billion years, and then the earth cools some more, and we get the water, lakes, rivers, ocean, and then a couple more billion years we got the continents, and We got some plants, single cell plants, plant-like aquatic life, and then another billion or so years we get some land plants, and then another we get some land plants, and then when we get down to maybe another half a billion or a billion years, we got some life forms in the ocean or seas, fish, birds. I'm thinking, God, what do we got? A handicapped God here? It takes him 20 billion years to 15, 20 billion years to get to, I'm thinking, what's he doing? Just sitting around, or is he doing about 500 of these planets at the same time, or what? I just, when Jesus raised Lazarus, it took a split second. When Jesus rose to the dead, it probably took a split second. When God caused the sun to go back on the steps, that just happened immediately. When he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, it was like an immediate thing. I don't see God needing billions of years to create this earth and to make animals and plants and all that.